Hello, I am Jennifer Kieran, Director of Library Services at the Sherman Cone Library, and this presentation is designed to show you how to access and search the library's online catalog and how to find materials in the library using call numbers. Visit the library's page on the Thai Sophia Internet to access our online catalog and other electronic resources. The library's page looks like this. I have zoomed in on the relevant link text so that it is easier to see. It reads, Online Catalog of the Sherman Cone Library. Click on this link to open the library's online catalog. This is what it looks like. We may also refer to the catalog as the Library Catalog or the Online Public Access Catalog, which is abbreviated as OPAC. To conduct a keyword search, type your search term in the text box, then click on the Keyword button. When I conducted this search, there were 1,094 resources that included the word acupuncture in the record. Since we're adding resources all of the time, if you run the same search today, the number is likely to be larger. Since we are looking at a results set, let me explain more about what we are seeing. The first column, called Type, shows the media type for each record. Is it a book? A spoken word recording? A musical recording? The icon listed in this column will let you know. In this screen, I've pasted the full list of type icons that you may see in this field. In case you'd like to access this list yourself, or need other assistance using the catalog, you can find it by clicking on the Library Catalog's Help button. Titles, authors, and years of publication are aspects of publications that are probably familiar to you and do not require further explanation. I'm going to skip call number for a moment and talk about the status column. This column lets you know if the resource is available, in which case it reads in. If the resource has been checked out to someone else, it reads out. If something you want is out and you're a student or registered library user, all you need to do is reach us by phone or by email and ask us to place a hold for you. When a hold is placed on an item, it can no longer be renewed. It must be returned on or before its due date. If we have placed an item on hold for you, when it becomes available, we will reach you by phone or by email to let you know that it's ready for pickup. Let's talk more about status. For example, if you'd like to know if Wood the Spring Season by Anne Bailey is available, view the record information from left to right and, yup, it's in. So, when you visit the library, how do you know where to look for it? This brings us to call number. In this case, the call number is Audio 18. So, you'd look in the filing cabinet labeled Audio for the resource numbered 18. Call number is probably familiar to you from using other libraries. The call number is used to keep our collection in order and to assist you in finding materials. To find a resource on our shelves, or in our file drawers, as was the case with the audio material we just examined, just jot down the call number and come to the library to look for the resource you want. Call number ranges are marked on the end of each aisle, and media types are listed on the outside drawers of filing cabinets. For example, books shelved in the area shown here are those with call numbers RC924 through RM386. If you're not sure where to look, just ask us. There's always someone on duty to assist you at the information desk. Also, keep in mind that collections are shelved in different areas. Right now, you're looking at the regular collection. The reference and reserve collections are located across from the entrance of the library. The Sherman Cone Library uses the Library of Congress classification system. Our call numbers, such as RC924, are the same used by the Library of Congress and other academic libraries. If you've been in more public libraries in the past few years, this will be a change for you, since public libraries use the Dewey Decimal System. As shown in this screen, Library of Congress call numbers are associated with the subject disciplines listed beside them. So if you like to browse, let this be your guide. It is important to note how to read call numbers. You may have forgotten that some parts of the Library of Congress call numbers are not read as whole numbers, but as decimals. For example, look at this book. The decimal point is apparent before the letter C. So, you need to view the numbers 6 and 5 that follow it as 0.65, not as the whole number 65. I'm telling you all this as I remember a student who told me that she enjoyed walking the aisles and picking out interesting books, but that when she actually used the catalog to search for a book and tried to find it using the call number, it was never on the shelf. She handed me a piece of paper containing the call number of a book she had wanted, told me that it was not on the shelf, and ran off to class. When I double-checked, the copy was right there on the shelf. In fact, there were several copies available. I don't want this to happen to you. So please take note of the decimal in the call numbers when you're in the library. I want you to find what you need. I'd hate for you to come to the library to miss what you came for. Okay, so we've covered call numbers. Now back to searching. This time we'll conduct a field search, in specific, a subject search on acupuncture. To do this, we type in a term and then click on the subject icon. As you can see, 460 items have been assigned the subject term acupuncture. To see what they are, just click on the term. The yellow icons show a mix of different media types, and glancing at the status column, you can see that some of these works are checked out while others are available. So far, we haven't opened a record. Let's do this now by opening Acupuncture, a Scientific Appraisal. It is from this record view that you'd be able to place materials in your book bag. The book bag feature is useful in case you're doing research and know that you'll want to borrow a bunch of materials. Click on the Add to Book Bag button and you'll notice how the number of items in your book bag changes. Click on the book bag icon to see the full list of materials that you have selected. Also, please note that your book bag selections are not saved between search sessions. You can only use this feature to create a list during a specific work session. Your selections will not be retained, so print out any lists that you need. So, how do you use logical or Boolean operators in the library catalog? Conduct a power search. To get started, click on the Power Search icon. The Power Search provides you with a form to use in conducting searches using the AND, OR, and BUT/NOT operators. Add the terms you wish to combine and choose the operators you want to use. Here is a search for records that contain the word women and also contain the word herbs. Records that contain only one of these two words will not be present in the results set. That is how the AND operator works. And here is the results set. It contains 52 records. Now, let's look at a search using the OR operator. This time our query is women or herbs. This search will show all the records in the catalog that contain the word women, as well as all the records in the catalog that contain the word herbs. This is how the OR operator works. Looking at the results set, you can see that over 1,000 records contain either the word herbs or the word women. Here's a search using the BUT/NOT operator. Let's see what records come up that include the word women, but not the word herbs. Here we see 217 records that include the word women and do not include the word herbs. It's important to keep in mind that any records that included the word women as well as the word herbs have been excluded from this set. So, be sure that you wish to exclude records containing only one of the two terms before you conduct the but not search. This concludes the presentation on using the library's catalog. If you're a student at the Thai Sophia Institute and have a question or need us to place material on hold for you, please get in touch with us by phone or by email. Thanks for watching.